still have that single camera setup on this phone as well, and it's a single 12 megapixel wide angle lens. And as I've said before, and I'll probably say it again, Apple did a really good job on this specific lens on the back. Because it's 12 megapixels, and I'm surprised it's still 12 megapixels because all the new iPhones, including the iPhone 12 Pro Max, that over $1,000 phone, still the base sensors are 12 megapixels, even though those are way better sensors. The megapixel count is the same, which is pretty interesting. Now, on this specific single lens, you have optical image stabilization, which is great, and you have the ability of shooting 4K at 60, which is huge. That really does future-proof your cell phone, quite a bit, because every single iPhone after this has also only had 4K at 60, no 8K capability, no 4K at 120 or anything like that. So you still have a lot of capability with this specific device. The fact that it's still pretty current on the frame resolutions that it can film on the back. Now you don't have portrait mode or night mode or anything crazy like that. So you are kind of dated in a way, and you don't have a telephoto lens or an ultra wide sensor. And those two things, the sensors and the features, are two things that I think either make it or break it for you. For me personally, I think it does kind of break it because I love having an ultra wide sensor and a telephoto lens, but I guarantee you about 95% of people probably don't care. I don't think anybody really, even I don't really care that much. So maybe there's some middle ground. Like if I had to use it, I honestly wouldn't care that much. Like I don't use the camera on my phone that much. All I'm doing is filming, Snapchats or TikTok videos or whatever. And I think, this back camera would be perfectly fine. But the front camera is also pretty good 7 megapixel sensor. However, only 1080p, no 4K on the front. Nowadays, we do have 4K on the front, so that's a pretty big difference and kind of a disadvantage when it comes down to it. It's not a horrible thing, but I really do wish this thing had 4K on the front. So I will tell you, the back camera is great for this type of phone, for the age that it came out, and for the fact that it's pretty cheap now, versus the front camera, it kind of breaks it for me a little bit too. So in terms of the camera, that's pretty much how I would kind of sum it up. Now the soft